area busiafo ye mamu se monya bra twen ya ma ya dan ye ho akwa aba ye de fen twato no ebremu no na ye ba bedwendwen sema hodo anen krata no de ebaaye na me that tribe said as say na watching nyina wama meti ho IFM me wake up tribe said or Spencer's bachona o trapa pes pizza wakan dan no ba ko mienu miensa abronsan no froshora wo mo eneye mami wo be frɛ 055 37 40 444 055-3740-444 and 020-0995-933. Me da onum asepa. And then somewhere abapa no and ye money said ye bubo so nkrata ni mu no ye sa judgment ya aba ye ura bafo boni ura TV any alaji Osman yedi wonum asem ebuade wonum akwakotum na sika no nso court ahye se yenton wo moja pade na emfa yensa entoso na entika no eno a na e trend wo sa NCA ensensem no emu enti yebedi eho enkomo na fe yasan ahwe oboase de ne nso oboase infection no kwa ekosho se wo mu na asantimantemu wo mu ahwiri ateso na afi o manfo ni bi se ebe ya ye ma lockdown mraho ebi so kra nso enni enhyehyeye ne so nti ebe ye den na yaboa ye nua no moboasefo na yabo wo mapomude ne wo mu nkwa ehu eban na Minister for Information Owura Kwadwo Ponkroma de atudwa say mema amanfo akoma ntu de ntia bia wo kasa no ye amanfo mu ye omusise ya nto abapa dia ene after 7 December no what's next President Kufuor teso a ene na che say constitution no ne yesi ne ntia ase no bia wo mu susu constitution no wo mo anwen ho amfa anhyemu se o bia se koba se bibi ntina ya nto aba de ne yenye sisi asade etie ne de December 7 no sumtu awia ko amamra nim no esese ye to aba eno Owura Kwadwo Ponkroma de atu edwase ontina morosa because I want for say ekoba se by June de by December na still coronavirus si wo ho ye ntimi empia di ankwa ankoto aba e bend no so asa bibra manfo bi atimi ato aba ebremu Asia for baby kro mato aba enti ma obi akomentu December 7th ye beto aba eniama betimi constitution no ebe kopepepe sedia esese eko ye dwan hwekan anase o ye kra ye ho pre entem edodo we ene ensem ano pay ye bedi eho enkomo Owura Adekye ye Deputy Regional Communications Officer Emma NDC Amanyuku no na Honorable Andrew Ejapa Mesa ye MP ewo second D na no pay ye ne wo mu ebedi sa ensemi ho enkomo era no mamo achema mo akwaba de den so se Eja Andrew esan ye lawyer bia
pochonyo
ntie ne no say judgment be we dia wutumi kire wa adwene
pochonyo
nti ye be che ya adwen wo ho kama en Eric nso ye student lawyer on the law no kru nyanye afi no ye no nti onu si school ni a wo sia mra nti ye de be wada ho a we kra de o maka we die court beti asese o ye mobo ho kakra na I'm sure everything political turn I'm just thinking very wide. Yes, I say was uncommon now. So Eric, first come, first serve. Inti san say udi kan ba yinti. Men sha say wo so sa judgment etel saying especially yes I aka say kanu yenye na yensan twen wonum aso so enye se o ya twen wo mo aso keke ana say kanti kanash akam yenye na yensan entwen wonum aso.
Ya dedi kan me ye be chia UTV ahefo nyina na memfa nche mu edru
papa said ye be na mo me so bonti 8:32 no wa hyase sisi ama ma dwese me ma ahwefo nyina check time ni bi aboa me na ya ubotia me ne doso ya mpese ye bebo na football bi tinchia ne nyina e count time ne ho 8:32
de ode abam no so ya na wate afrim sisi ade ya
8:32 na ne da so yi
se wo waje 1
menjebi 8:32 thank you.
Yeah, me flag bearer, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Na Madam Faustina Nelson, MCB unim no. Or ye NDC penning for no be.
Oh, okay.
Me back up no so me chana no pay.
Okay.
ya asɛm abai em sɛ ɛyɛ nyina yɛ nimsɛm enra ena beto dwa sɛ court no de ne verdict aba ɛwɔ asɛm a adi bɛ almost 2 years in court ɛfa NCA 3 years rather ɛfa NCA nsɛnsɛm a MPP aban ba ya yɛde nkɔfo ahodo bi kɔgyina court na NDC as a political party yɛde your principle is we believe in probity and accountability. Nti your commitment say you dey fight corruption. E was true. Empo no say wa aban mu a. Na ya ye nkofo yesusu say nneema bi anko yi a ye tebre omo e de omo kokogina emra no. Nti e ba ne say obi aye adwuma of public office. Na at the end of nipa ne term no ano se nkontabu bi ba na ye de fa emra kwan so a. We believe in the laws. Rule of law na ye nyina ye de boy ho ban kakra. Enti say ye de obi be court akohwehwe ne nsemu ye nsori ntia obeka ya ye wa konwa so somewhere 2014. Ensem bi by efa ye nuanom a na mo youth employment sell kaipa. Ema ya ye tabri ye nkofo de omo kokogina court. Aban we ba omo pension na final judgment kra ba ya na me ne okasai. Nkofo no bigu aban kokum. And also nkamfo no be kai National Service Secretariat yeti akonwa so a enkofo no bi koye ani amaho nsem no ye make sure say eno nso ye de famra kwan so at the end of the day emra no na ye adwuma but enra ruling no buy no utieti lawyers amanfo adwenkyera na ekyerɛkyerɛ bi mu nimdie mu no very solid judgment na taasumu bi mu so no ento asomo ma bi mu said o kan me nyamra nim ni o so nyamra nim ni am se lawyer na te hai but ye nyina ye esua nti nkakra no by however no enra de ba kwa na eye me wanwan ne se on say case na ruling na ba na fa nipa hodo oba enum ana meboa na nipa na form ho no because you believe in due process no omo nyina e appear before the court na ye de niam atutu ye but baby na akoya ade kakra mse nipa dodo na ebobo ho ne se yenim se sa asem court na obi ntine ho ase na se bi okọ appeal a ya na nkamre pii ne yetwen ema appeal no so judgment ne den eba ne ya ba beto awe no so de akwa ko hu ne bobre it is obeka ya nipa hodo a na ejina court no edu stage bi a ebi me call for appeal se baby ande meko no omone temuafo no nye den enya adwen ya sa nipa no call ye no that Dr. Eso enso se hwan o call ye no court appeal court ni gina so ya judge se tena so nyina bo asem a temuafo no di kan kan ni nyina boguye e ka se asem na papa ne kan ye no em se nya na kwan mu nti other person involved no so na omoko appeal court no some of us na we were expecting say you be grant you the same audience na you pass it through that process then at the end of the day if appeal court no the decision never na trial judge no conform with the all kana na watwa so edini juma but we dem say yankwa nkokun ne sa wantimi antwen ama we number and ordinary judgment aba
the judgment no na nka dependent on how a appeal case ne be ko ana.
Oh, na say ohwe Dr. Enso de na after so mo close case no na ono no call say nsem o maka wo ha nyina no ebi ani ho ye nokre what you say nti okọ na wakọje nkyeremu wo court eso chen bebia na omo wo no court no so etena so atemuafo mo tena asem ne so nyina so ba bankromu be kan say de o kan ye nokre the same niema na nipa we de kogina ho a court no kan ho asem no other 3 persons involved no so no ya see ya convict omo no omo nso ko appeal court omo no omo de ne de court ni amfa ne judgment enye den ema on that entina animdifo kire se enka ebeboa ana se ni papa mu a ebe se obetwen me no so aba na watena se ahwe mu krogen se de oka ye no omo ne ya adwen ana se omo ne nye den enye adwen by aside no anopa mi follow mo sister stations no utie interviews among for grantia oh and I the MPP by make sure you prosecute obi we charges na ya de bomb na ye de kronobo fita bi kan ho stealing be no a hwe charges a ye de convict say menu mpanimfo na omko na yen ka so obi abokro no ye say wo flee causing financial loss to the state. I'm a politician, menu penny a politician. You see, ye ka so obi cause financial loss to the state. Yeah, there was so many ways so. Because the juma ye krata correct me for unsem kodi esimesi o ma esimesi de komo benten. But because say fa nipa ba ko mienu no miensantem no, wonyina mo hu timi kodi nsensem. Say what am I say? And this if you a politician na such a case aba. Na wonim so yes obi cause financial loss to the state. Enti ye ka say ye ba e be make sure say NDC appointees o mo ye corrupt no, ye be chichi o mo a. In fighting corruption, ya dey ye keep the political will. So we need the political will to fight corruption. And on a me dikin akasa no me cite first precedents the man will say ye tie konwa so no we were able to prosecute our own. Ya anwene say ye ne omo nyina na ye campaign ya party ne ba power. But for the interest of ordinary Ghanaians, ne Ghana and kind continue. Ye de sa ne money in partisan politics ne to nchen. E try ya de ya ene e bi mu afiase. Na se ya asemu yaba na e be take that political twist ne say obi fight corruption. Aban betena konwa so sem fie me nsam ne awi. Case where they call court somewhere 2017, right? Very good. Okay, time I bust case in the by. It was in 2017. Or more reporter in that almost say, sir, in Nema no moton or Boston. And for the right process. There were breaches near the other. But as at now I'm because say within the party of the day now wa bemuno. There's no prosecution. Yeah, when you say there were a lot of issues procurement matters in the country. Aban we buy ya did breaches aba. Even procurement authority honan EBAG. Yes, I ne friend no. As at now, you nim adane boachi bidin. Aban we penso. Ohwe kwan ya Ghana for ye bre, ye titi kaya ye for taxes, carpenter for, driver for taxes. Na ye kase ye de koma contract. Ama ya ye mpuntujuma de ama omanya na aban mu mpanim for. Omo no be make sure say niema ye be bia based on procurement na be in order of importance no mo a siphon ni esika e ton contract. Be si na ya ye che mo fili gadochi e wo sinim. Ena enkosi be bia.
Na sinimu asem so ye de
barrier. And no na make sure say the rate at which the me person make sure say if a political party in power na willing so be fight corruption, the speed or the person in call for no a determinant factor. What am I say? Because waba now on call for yes and the man Ghana for susu say enye ni bi. Now the ene de wa kopeka for bekum. So nim no. E kura say no na ya papa mu di fufu we are no more them. Na no aban with them. E na on call for ye de enye. Omo ya de betia ne se clearing agent ababonten Ghana mampani ye hwehwem ya clear omo na no other National Youth Authority case okay ye nu asigimo ekusi some procurement breaches as at now but we are in a country even yes sake electoral commission about we betena konwa so or sake electoral commissioner ye ma me saloto say okay a omo di procurement ko adududo na ne bo no meboa ba ban we mu mpanimfo bae ye nim de omo ye honorable mesa beka no kra na no other ya famous corruption a year by ya asiwo aban we mu esombo pa ba ko PDS aban mu mpanimfo tenase ekote abusuakuo ekonoa ne dedede ya Ghana fo sika eba ne se ya nya amahoden ye pesika de ahyemu a ekotete akuaku a omo ne grounds bia so mbetimi adi djuma ma oman Ghana enya so mfaso at the end of the day ye kofa PDS ma ne be ye adwuma ma ne be jeje Ghana for taxes 6 months omo ntimi amu nkonta be buga na fo afaso sika ya hwe over $190 million or so yanke ye dey buy energy sector amana basic people until if indeed the government of the day near well and so be fight corruption all these are pressing issues in the country ya na meboa but at the end of the day no ohun say abana tension was until the American say aban bi ba
say onye na say wa wo sha say o ka say case we I did 3 years
am for na chere ntro so
ebi ana ebi wo wa omo ye omo
me cite another case said them say in 2017 na omo the NCA for na kono within that same year na bust ombe ka kire say fu ebi ayira ebi atu akosoro yenim say Yankopon V8 na ewo ho no na nado na mo fu ede a sa ne ma ni nyina besi na ye hu ni people meboa a lot of scandals in the system. Now we fisheries ministry. Premise fuel over 100 and something tankers. Yes, in Nigeria, say we have for more tanker ye di petrol kwe ya itmira. And the latest excavator scandal, yet you krum ha. Na nado dan kwa Akufo-Addo abetena konwa so obekun galamsey fight. At the end of the day, omo abeka kire in 2020 budget say excavators no mako be 900 yenim baby afa. Gold a yesizi ne site yenim baby afa. Ammunitions a yesizi yenim baby afa. Emo ekwa usi ya oye auction ya yesan de ne koka tax force won so obe auction excavators oni aban mpanifo. At the end of the day akosi saying because COVID-19 abantinene krono ana aban mpanifo bono, we should keep silent on it. And if indeed case we have
church we say financial loss to the state, may will be interpreting say your chrono, your politicians say you're careful. And
I get it. And no once I make us and make a say an upper meeting mu sister station. Meet MPP penny for
so we no
one year foot entina me dem ho ahye mu ameka say
chrono aban mu
for yeah enuntina me dem ho ahye mu ameka kire say sa aban bia ba no ye willing so be fight corruption. You have to get a political will. In the political world, no say excavators mako 500 ayira. Now sat now, Dr. Frempong Boateng da so tie akonwa so. Anti galamsey task force egusu ye ejuma. Na mampeni na nado dan kwa Akufo-Addo didi no time da. Ya emu erem. Ba ye de be kan say after say judgment ne ba ye no. Accused persons na ya convict omo no. Em so omo lawyers aba bonten say omusu say tenche bia ye den abem. So they will go back to court and appeal. Yeah, train. And don't forget, in the history of our country, this is not the first time on ABS. Okay, we reach a judicial case. So I need creative special court man. We no why unim Western America kra unim de kosi ye. So the year can say edu baby na say opposition the case bana ye handler. The zeal at the party in power no e the handle no. On one in call for a waben musu didrima.
Individuals and ye di omo call ya na party for
make a chair na no pa ye tie mesa be kasa me ni obekasa. Because some year a juma wa binder down the pension. They are trying to attribute everything to the previous government. Okay. And on a mature say na me ne wote a ye kasa. Wo ye nsem tru ne bia ka na wontimi nka. Na nado dan kwa Akufo-Addo betina konwa so ne ketase share te sa akono de. Wo fa baby abu. But ye hu the speed out dey ko. Ya me de manusi for mo be kai Yoko boss ya no wo Eastern region.
Okasa 15 minutes, Okasa 15 minutes.
Yeah, okay, say Yoko boss or Eastern region or could deliver a speech be and Okoka say if President Akufo-Addo ye willing so be fight corruption, unya the political will, non starting prosecuting those within. Yeah, they change suspended no. So this is the government of the day. And no person Ghana 40 years or naked as a shiny project one or Boama Yakon. Meanwhile, party pending for General Secretary, no one who Mom Kikanwina or Mogalamsey Agency or Mudiabem, Ecosi saying investigation Benny.
Okay, thank you. And Honorable Japamesa, Eric, for 13 minutes, and Simpacho also 13 minutes. But many bedroom will say, and sa Nasamudi can come in so much senra judgment by and you may no follow news na almost you Nakasema a war obi upon be a appeal court to the common China judge in chain a trial judge or high court in China on said the appeal the no be kwansana or the judgment no aba we am ranim ni ma yensua bibin feel ho se wo emranim no enhyema judge no ana wafom ana se etiseyin ansana se wo de obetie sie Eric kwan so which you obviously do.
Well, no what minchia waiting for.
Okay.
Minchia Eric minchia waso. It's unfortunate the Kruma no bibia obesibia no be politics. Submission of no case. A filing at the point state prosecution we close one case while from one witnesses now we. If say final court no make determination, you have a right of appeal. Of course, echo appellate court. The mere fact that I file appeal no doesn't operate as an automatic stay of proceedings at the lower court. Epede proceedings no at the lower court no will stay. You ought to take steps to ensure that you obtain the appropriate order to stay the proceedings at the trial court.
Okay.
Did they?
Inti we work on bro for inti se wo try high court ye kan wasem ba asem na bi no de ko appeal court a wo say high court entwen tie de be free appeal court aba wo se utu anamon
or they to anamon na file application or court.
Okay.
The assembly or court of appeal say when high court will enjoy assembly until they be take decision my outcome no be prejudice my case at the Court of Appeal, High Court.
Okay.
My Martin no, and to be honest, judgment in minya kwanan kane.
65 pages.
Commentary
summary no.
Matiti. Proceeded beyond the ma no year before the court no nje. In any event, I wanna we born for no. What evidence? Would say we need no masam. We cross examine one. And our court ni we no we take decision. Now I want in one breath I say oh nka say High Court no twene ma Court of Appeal or my decision nke bia na outcome no court High Court no o deliver nyada no obesi.
Okay.
In another breath says no due process was followed. Na and some accrue na be nbi o ma wakan ya court no kan anyone nya adwen. Nti lawyers is work waka appeal. Nti ehindi na yemfa.
He said that.
Oh, I'll say one lawyers has study. What's it? You are not satisfied? Yes. Now, our mama come answer me because
clarify.
Oh yeah, fine, that's fine.
The mechanic say, "O share process na call na lawyers church or margin. The omo can say, na was send komo twen so ruling from the appeal court eba and so passing judgment. But for now, me ne woka say no. Lawyers for the accused no ma convicted or no say
so lawyers for the convicted.
Yes, sana me can convicted accused persons.
And
they said it yesterday.
Appropriate. Ozande Nsroma won kwan. There's a satisfied with the decision of the court below echo high. Na echo na eke eka appeal na would determine.
Yeah.
You see, amanyofo. Ewa, enti oye nzie ne yene kase no. Yama on reflect what public service is all about. Sabiwa enwana ende won abasemi. Nya wonye first people a wako ahuyehia otedemu. In the past, public officers why nzama on from Brakwando ma webu on 4 ma wa save time. Oye azusue me na yewo politics public office there yebeye mo se no fata. You see, it's a yenanum NDC fo nsamo waka. And thankfully, ibinyum we see abotar wa fa judgment in good faith. So na nepe na menye one deputy director of legal affairs, Baba Jamal Accra FM. Very professional. I say or accept judgment no, but I'll disagree. Nti we take time as a party. Now we study. Now say we feel the judgment no onye no conduct. We take appropriate steps to go on appeal. No condoning. Because yeah, democracy. You believe in the rule of law.
I say the party in the
party no.
The council for
I'm sure that the individuals that party are working together.
Not the party issue, but
on your party issue
no,
no, as a political party.
How I will put in
no. I'm quoting. I'm making.
No. And I'm not sure about who say so. Party,
Deputy Director of Legal Affairs.
The legal team of the party will go and sit. No,
we're members of your party. And if you have some assistance to provide them.
The issue is a encophobic case aba. Abayane pencil. And yejuma ya na meboa. And to cover the party legal position. If assemble or party in 1 year the legal directors of the party yejuma, we more and they have their team of lawyers. Okay. And on a side they are saying they will go for appeal. So for you say the party say on the steady no party in the position say or steady no that one there and no mesa.
Etina hey eka you NDC as a party will believe in probity and accountability. And some non for one. Abandon they believe in probity and accountability.
But the party wasn't in court to represent.
Yes. I agree. No, absolutely, I agree.
Good. So let me distinction.
But you see, my report in command me obedi. Unless of course I will confirm they say in common be. Now the fact that NDC as a party what interest in case against one appointees. Or you don't surprise Obia. Yes, on your party no when your party no court. Or your individuals. But these are members of the party was serving in an NDC government. And see, it will be okay for the NDC to have an interest in finding out whether Obutu will proffer some legal help to their members. What is your
don't do that.
Wahala
don't
with
do
that?
Debate.
No, but
oh yeah, sure, say Baba.
Don't do that.
Oh,
no, you don't
Mr.
do that way.
You see,
Baba can say party
the
for
party.
No. And I shall say no say party for
Beba. Say, oh, Mr. O. And see, NDC for to follow as one members there.
I'm just asking.
Yeah.
And our NDC
Eric,
legal team cannot assist.
Eric, what make oh, Baba say Baba etie ya, Obeka say o mama clarify. Say mama clarify to them and making the point.
Now one semester start here kind now no. You spoke as NDC being satisfied with probity and accountability because or no or your one as I would di ana. And I go further say and one as a party what wa abanim wo prosecute and one ankasa won hu bi na aban na nado dan kwa kufuado odano no it's not doing the same nye dem no kan no maybe some one kadama forward or categorize all sort of specific issues relating to bust asigri EC PDS no some P. You see, there's one thing making an accusation, an allegation, now another proving. Of course, I'm in public service because I think that Yakupon Wachem Kakra Mutumuzabwa Maman Mukru Sekuli ma wafone tampo wifra. And may expect there's a mufun other wutum watch maswa. Say if in that context na yedi hwe issue na ya boy na ya husombo de ya ko abanuma because of the experiences a yenanum binim wenya in the past any die binim so wenye ye fontu yan ho fa. I think it will be a decent way to do yan politicking. But to suggest that obi deliberately or persecute NDC for no OJ MPP for cannot be right. Look, bust one internal investigation or you're subject to criminal prosecution. Yeah.
So now your lawyer ni who the ODN no be boy nti emusa say
state
internal regulations
agencies.
No.
Look,
bust state security.
No.
Okay.
Limited liability company that is owned by the state. Won't do court in a level.
Okay.
In fact, anyone ankasa on their own crowd want to initiate prosecution.
Okay.
So we feel the one BB Iowa one lodge complaint Ghana Police Service there. Look, yen distribution mechanism be from subi abaho into state security investigate. Na suspect there osimesi na way involved. Na police for why investigation CID and now Yoko why investigate. What who there the monkrofo there is some prima facie case be against them no work court.
Okay.
Now
na say Boston so be form why na dey omo court. I think on any concern say enfan say see one as staff ni bia who takes them to court.
You see, bust one documentation in now. Say minimum down na di won koma nka mamo obi amazebe.
Oh no really say court
remember but in check bust case no court. Minimum the status of whether indeed police for where investigation where it's got into.
Okay.
But I'm saying that we make statements be to suggest that what conducting investigation be internally what concluded there opinion waiting for. I recall quite clearly that Boston Funankasa in their report they admitted that one off-spec product there is no process for distributing it. And that in the past, hold on please, in the past Watchama staff and some other interested parties
okay.
And that's exactly what happened in this moving Pina case. But it serves your political interest that what twisting to create a certain outlook be there in the public. Public Procurement Authority. Individual na bana say okay yeah ni tape no. When interdicted now. Yeah. ABRJ has it not been interdicted? Is the issue not before the police or criminal state security agencies for investigation?
Okay.
So if they haven't concluded that, we are entitled to make a call. Then look, as some your Richard. Now one boy wasn't one conclude. Now one year then one submit to court. They won't do one assam. But the man has not been reinstated. Ebakade be recovered. Due process ought to go forward. Who appointees are? One investigate one CCR. And one none one akokota. Several cases, including wafrawadan chumbuafo entity one free zones. All those we heard that they were being investigated. Ma obey evidence no what about court. And those that are before court also, there are about 17 or 19 appointees of your government who aligned one before court based on investigations. Why conclude why then what prosecute one. One case per na judgment aba. The rest no obey yet. Now he made
Misa Kosanwe na share omo enam dwumadie so say aban bi ne paw no say nya aban bi ne paw no say ocho krata na yefa na dwuma enam ne dwumadie so am man na hwe sika like ye hwe omo a in line of duty they have breached the law and I say ye hwe omo a aban bi apa omo na ebasa na amano ankwa so obi so beka say then there's a political chance.
You see, ordinarily on your political appointees na obia attack one.
Okay.
Or yeah, one kasawo activity. There, NDC appointees have been told that we're in excess of 3,000. 3,000 in our line one up before court will prosecute one. Only about 17 or 19. Why conduct investigations are when we're there. Why from umbra no will prosecute one. And look, people in this government are accused one. There,
almost
yes. Why accuse one? Accusation. I urge the state security agencies there one investigate expeditiously.
Okay.
No one for the monk of number book. But you see,
thank you. But you see, if 10 minutes, 15 minutes, so 2
no problem.
minutes. That's very
I will
true.
Deal with the rest of the issues.
Okay. So now, Senka, a coming kwa dia, ye who say a yemra and a diomo.
Because it would issue be relating to PDS.
You would want to clear that.
I would have to clear it.
But you got your time.
Before
but you made so many issues. And that's fine. So you, I'll come back.
Let's do it this way. 5 minutes for clearance, 5 minutes for clearance. Then we can talk about our constitution too. And see, Eric, still, Monya convinced, Jaja, Yena Juma, Emra na ye Juma, na say, the Ayatia Bonsi, the only so, Emra Juma, under be an under to
me pay introduction na ye buy away ye no pa.
Okay.
Honorable Mesa or a lawyer. Me know the ye lawyers. Yes, ye suyan kakra. Oh, yes, ye wadi na ho kwan. Na ye ni na ne fatai. Enti me dikin akasa na me ka asem bi se e ba ne say ye politicians. Na kwadu edo boss say woefully causing financial loss to the state. A charge a popular anameboa because we ye den obetena aban mu a dwumadi awudi ni sika sem ne nkrata sem befa wonsem wanza me example bi kire say te said de krata ekuta me de ama onabo mesa na wafa so de ama na bebi a wo de call na yesusu se ni se na nke wo se ba mu na amam ye charge e betimi a charge mu nyina fa line so aba nso e bia na de paper keke kra na me de ma onabo mesa e no ye den o de call but based on the process omo di dwuma no ye kamu nyina eno nti na make say
but say yeti asesa say ne nka ye nye no na we appointee because the moment e be starting obe na obi so aba say oh ya score points you can say ba corrupt officials or about them ye be chemo then na it say
e wo men say nka mu no me kan say enkofo na ye de omoko no ye any problem we believe in probity and accountability enti se obi abeso moman na ne mra so na ye de ni ko gina mra no ama na yi nsem bia no no ye ne problem but ye de ne se mra ne ye na adwuma due process must be followed. Okay. That is the best way I can. And quickly on the Okanfa menu opinion honorable Baba Jama hono or you're part of the party legal team. Ya left view no nkofo no koye adwuma o baby. Okay. E wa ban bi pencil. Okay. And yes bibi say yes. Party ne pencil no munya kwanya kodi omudwuma. But they were there working in the interest of all Ghanaians. Okay. Or more capacity as Ghanaians and they more that opportunity to go there and serve. Okay. And it's a case about although it's almost a party for. Yeah, omoko court no. One to say NDC legal team niko some group of lawyers say they should go to courts and represent them. And now TVB sir. No. Individually, obi akọ firm ope and no find a lawyer no nene koye. And if judgment abana say me nua penny Baba Jama comment here. He's a lawyer. He can also obetimi expressing opinions on the judgment and ameboa. To say the yaba ye. But say or ka say no say feel na party legal team no so court na say no so ahwe judgment no na action be take. I don't think say this is going to be the position of my party. All right. Because enra me tie lawyer Eduji Tamakulu no. Although he's also a party member. But a lawyer for one of the accused now ya convicted omo no. Ono no can say they will go back to appeal. Okay. Are you getting the scenarios here? Yeah. And yema clear distinct in mrem say you lift view na enkofo na omo ye adwuma no. Omo na ene oman ni omo ye den e deal. Okay. Ya but me de manu si form no. The American be brana honorable Mesa pese oyiyi ni nyina no. What I said is in fighting corruption, you have to get the political will. Me can be 4 times. The political will na me can I cited our own people la. Yesusu se tie konwa so no mo ye niema bia na eni oman no mra ne bo abira kakra na meboa. E na me kire se wo ba ye was series of sanyema no. But the speed and the rate at which wo dey person unkofo no. Ordinary Ghanaian bia na ni dafo mo onim se na do be kon ketasehye ne proye no. Papa na de enhwamo. Eno nti na me use clear case of bust. And if in the set bust no yeah internally or my forming committee to just investigate the matter. Now more investigation crowd report so science say niema bi wo mo amfa due process na kane no na say na no mo ye mo niema bi a honorable Mesa, can you go by those convention no in court? What the law says, if procurement law so no be fire on niema, you don't go and breach the law and be telling me back say by convention he say ne ye ne ho ya what be that. And I want to be there. So they make a tell on say me de manu si form. Ye best say President Akufo-Addo ne na aban. E ye willing so on be fight corruption. E na me site ono PPS, PDS. Me de man no. E na me man bust. E na me man ABAJ. E na National Electoral Authority. Okay, say procurement sense me bi ba. A lot of issues in the country. But the zeal of the government of the day. So they be call say omum speed up the game no mpo no. Adane bo achi bi din.
All right. Ma no anya no enti ejapa osojimiti no.
America some just before my time was there. Yeah. The mere fact that accusations are never allegations no doesn't make it factual. Yet Nsroma you accuse Kenoforiata of all sort of crimes. In fact, what call United States Securities and Exchange Commission still one bay. What the canoe Yama put all the Koyankaba now aba. They made accusations against Alan Tremantin that he was selling the presidency for cash.
But your president cleared him.
Please. He cleared him. Please. They requested for a parliamentary inquiry.
But the president cleared him before
the president used an administrative mechanism to quell. Yeah. Okay?
Mr.
Look, but me, I don't have a problem.
Yeah. I'm begging you.
Yeah. PDS. Wabak cry corruption. It will not transmogrify from a legitimate transaction to corruption just because you call it so. It can never transmogrify.
Okay.
You started the process of the divestiture of ECG. Your government shortlisted the Miracle Group. PDS is the one that turned out to be the Miracle Group.
Continue.
Okay. Look, this government took a decision there. Look, rather than 80 to 20% Ghanaian foreign shareholding, management of ECG is not rocket science. Let's change the shareholding to 41 to 51. Subsequently, PDS4 were supposed to produce some guarantee that they breached the agreement. So government terminated. Corruption only hindered. So your family and friends are good for
the guarantee matter no.
Absolutely. Look.
Oh wow.
Mama Kasamentro. On the market there. You people can shout on top of the roof.
Seem to be
one day power will change hands.
PDS will breach agreement. No, okay. They were supposed to produce a valid guarantee by a certain date.
Okay.
At the date, our government transfer money. The document that they produced, no, it turned out to be what you call it, fraudulent, if you like, because the issuer
due diligence
denied that they were the ones that had issued the guarantee. Now, question is, remember, question is, say if say Nana Akufo-Addo no cookie PDS according to them for his family and friends, why didn't they abide by America for one recommendation that allow PDS to produce another guarantee? Why? Because the United States government were clear in their minds that look, if our court had issued a valid guarantee, PDS would not have been in breach. And so give them an opportunity to produce another guarantee. Government says no. At the date of the transaction, to the extent that their guarantee was not valid, I'm entitled to terminate. Is this a transaction that has been cooked for family and friends of Akufo-Addo? As they are alleging. So that's why I tell you, they can shout all they want. Just for political equalization, it will not change PDS from a legitimate transaction that was started by your government.
And you tempered it.
Tempered it how? For the benefit of Ghanaians.
How you tempered it? And the
tempered it for the benefit. Look, you did the shortlisting.
$190 million because of your recklessness.
Recklessness
of your administration.
Now, yes. it's not corruption, but recklessness.
Yes, corruption is also part.
You see these people?
I'm telling you.
Right from the beginning,
you guys will be in power for life or never?
Look, when you were speaking, I was here.
Good.
Okay, I'm back power so for life.
Hey,
Ghana
the program is up. Right from the beginning, what was the accusation? Bro, right from the beginning, what did they say? Akufo-Addo cooks deal for family and friends.
We've not stopped.
Is that factual?
Paper been a debate and NDC for
Herald is not an NDC sponsored paper. You are not in this country. You are not aware. I don't mind. Let him draw his own conclusion. I don't have a problem.
All things are Herald.
With all due respect,
whatever Herald said,
look,
about reality.
The companies that were shortlisted, which had met the technical and financial proposals under the ECG PSP, was done when you were in government. PDS consortium was part of it.
Okay, so 5 minutes.
You understand? Look. Here, say, me 2 seconds, because it's important that Ghanaians get to know the truth. That the fact that you throw accusations doesn't make somebody a thief. I walk shoulder high. Okay? Because nobody committed any wrong. And look, here, I was on news file. In fact, some of the panelists have not even read the agreement that government had approved. And I made certain disclosures. Parliament gave government right to vary some of the terms and conditions because in a commercial transaction, because it's getting too much. Parliament, there, look, them condition presidency. Parties can agree to vary it. And it is not unusual.
Okay,
in a commercial transaction,
extra 1 minute.
Thank
you, ma. Ashefonso and Kamina and Kama. Na Facebook Live. You na make corporate friends Simon and Pedu. Also, Meme Shamu Live. Watching live. Was second D divisional headquarters. Mama hire Shipa.
Mama do anything to anybody. When power changes, you can't do anything to anybody. I can speak on authority respect to PDS. You can't do jack.
You are defending PDS.
COVID-19 is still there. Thank you.
You think we are kids here? I know exactly what happened.
You may know what happened indeed.
What do you talk about?
You may know because you were part. So you may know.
I have taken my time to read it.
Would defraud or might say you are here defending all is wrong. $190 million actually Ghana. And we shouldn't talk about it. I'm Robert.
Can you imagine?
Look at him.
I beg.
Pure robbery.
Pamucho, one can't say.
I withdraw. Why?
Thank you. Thank you. Pamucho Mufanche, calm down, cool down. Eric wants to cool it down. Mama call Facebook, Queen Angie Walker Smith. Or say by June, dear, now Corona is gone. Aha, no, I can't say no. By June, dear, now Corona call. Pese by June, dear, BBS. Don Pino Mala. Japan mess home do fensuna no musuka crack. Me, oh, men, she shall rubber them. On Yaboterna. Home do our your phone American can. Now cool it down. Don Pino Mala will say the sentencing of the 3 people is a step in the right direction. This will serve as a deterrent to people who might want to do some in future. Might want to do slangs, bro. Happy belated birthday to my daughter Nsroma Dubia Ofe, who turned 5 on Monday. And then Don Pino, you again. The sentences were quite menial. I see. AC Esther says, I thought these NDC communicators were saying that we can't jail anyone. So why are they now? Oh, sad. Okay, Momo Yahin for. Antonio Obiabla, the Fear Kumazungu Takra, this says, upon Kroma and his NPP General Secretary gave Ghanaians the difference in numbers either the pandemic is increasing or decreasing, and how safe it would. How save a word, but Facebook for no matter so me you cry ma. Samuel Amwa says ANDC, but you people said none of your people is corrupt. The reason why NPP has not been able to jail any of the corrupt NDC officials, I thought this man was going to say is political witch hunting. Haruna, the boss, says yes, I like the way the NPP is doing. NDC will learn sense next time. Well, Mark Campbell says, I wish they would give the numbers. I'm supposed to be in Ghana by June. Which numbers is that? Sita Laskaya Abdul Khalid says, Ghanaian political will to fight corruption. Ghanaian, you want to say we lack or it's not coming. The political will to fight corruption is not realistic. Okay, in Ghana, political will is not to fight corruption is not realistic. Family and friends who have caused financial losses to Ghana from 2017 to date are still free and talking rot. Ruben Kumasa says NPP selective justice. Charles Nyamia Samankese says, looking at what has sent Bafuboni and Co to prison, then most members of this NPP government involved in worst cases of corruption deserve to be hanged. Really? Tomorrow indeed is pregnant. John Neal and Van der Poisons, I wasn't enthused about the verdict to the NCA scandal because I knew it would definitely take a political swipe. Anyway, Eric made a very interesting point. Abdul Bassett Zongo Pani Akuma says, what at all is NDC looking for in the able president, His Excellency Nana Addo, and economic messiah, His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, dynamic and excellent leadership of government. Bamfiane Solomon says, good morning, sister. The only thing Eric knows is to make propaganda. I feel attack Eric. Pacho mamunye personal. Just stick to the issues. Tina Yebeshati anam the issues in Amamono. Bounty Benjamin Achime Buakwa. The EC has the mandate to compile a new register before conducting elections. So those beating war drums and throwing threats here and there must note that they are not above the law. Musa Abato says, yeah, jailing your political opponent is not fighting corruption, but putting your appointees who have been engaging in corrupt practices before the court is said to be a step in the right direction or in the fight against corruption. Tom Haruna says, morning, sister and your men. TK from Tema Community, 1 side, 20. Like joke, MPP leaders do not think about our lives at all. Why? Because EC boards is still forcing to register Ghanaians for the new voters ID card. Why? Is it by force? The little money we have must be used to fight the pandemic. Okay, lot there. I hope say Metumia can be amamo. Now, ECO president you another chronicle the aba say Minister of Information Rakojo upon Kroma say Mampeni entina kunwane so emro ni mandate mfie 9 na yede amano no amanfo dwen ho se na 1992 constitution wamana ya asema mayo wanka saying the event of say situation biba na yentimi ntoaba edien na yenye but onabo kodwo pon kroma se memo bia akumantu tede etie bia 7 December yebeto aba. Eric, no cause for worry, right?
Yeah.
Ye beto aba nti ma
aba de ye beto aba. Na me de me kan kire Ghana for ne say. Yare na aba samri.
Okay.
Ya we hwa COVID-19 ba ye kra no. NDC as a party. Ye dwuma di anase ye nhihya ahodo a ne ye ye de ko 2020 abato no dodo na ye suspended. Me kai say ye flag bearer na ko speak out to even the week na omoye da omode nhihye gu akwan mu so ombe make sure say lockdown ne ade beba no na nko beba me region bono region but okay. Suspended. And I even your party communicators kran ye de krata aba abonten say for sake of COVID-19 no e won kran ni kumase ye nyina ye ntwenko akire kakra na ye ma animdifo e wo ho nimde e mekasa magana fo nya understanding ba ni nyina nkamfo ano ye den a kian ne kian aba de beto
okay
e did America ne say o hwe ye mra pon na da ho na for now minim ade a e betimi akase bia COVID-19 abanti no bi a yento abade minim the appropriate provision e kasa fasa ane ma no ho de for now ba won se nipa ho adwuma ne ye enti no say
no the argument na ba me say constitutional share that can share say
na no me follow you can say short commission secretary no kra
lawyer Ernest
Abuchi me follow ni discussion na Koko Azan so me follow ni ma follow nipa be 9 bi
okay
we hear discussion na omu nyina ye na obi akokosisi e beto aba we hear den kan e beto aba but
because
lawyer Abuchi
option
yes and other lawyer bin so koka say oh semre no ko nanim na yare ne still sa na ekona e ba ne critical say intimate to aba mampani de constitution ne man ne teno a odetena konwa so intimre no so a say de TV o so ye den o sorry kotena nchen na said the mrani chene bi mo hwe akire man nti omo kan ya ma ne kosi speaker so then another lawyer also came in ono so be dispute the argument of say speaker be take over and ono so ya na ode come chief justice one hu the ade ne kono an say ba ne in law na wo court the good lawyer and ye obi a otimi any interpretation well it was if article 19 na ye kokasa fair trial na the same constitution what can what based on your interpretation no and the chair judgment will be to me free court.
Okay.
And to me, the American say for now, Ghana ni bia, there was all you say, you be boy who buy. Now you na aye hindrance, aye consider for now. Ama you who the position aye kono. E be free. But me woji dey say kianeke about the beto. Nti ye make sure say enema ye di be gugu akwan mu. Ye be in order of importance. Semre ne so aye betimi aye. One say this about to sem ya na could generate the heat of voter register near the aba ya na mebwa.
Obviously.
You see, in this very pandemic way, Oshe na no other man penny ni penny for be catch see a drew peak. Near nam 3,000. You sign code new peaker. You see a number 5,000 econo. Clearly, you to say near man kuyesa. The rate at which I figures in econo. It was say very careful. Our decision be a bay take as of mine based on election. So what am I say?
Okay.
Because now no man penny kasa no sen kophobia. Enye bi wo ba bi nipa be ba ko anase mienu ene de san nipa dodo sa no so the probability say nipa ba ko nya yare ne bi e ha no e serious ya wan say be 3 days ago electoral commission the crata akra ba bontin say one day still can obetwe ni voter register meboa
I say we beto abade ani o
yes.
to ye ni preparation
eno na me kire wo say oh ye beto abade ye nka say Ghana ni voter register ye obi wo ho but electoral commission no ene create pressure bi de ama no ho because as at now am no kasa ya lawyer wa ha bi obekire me asem we mu say COVID-19 for no patients no mo ye Ghanaians
oh sure
say you to about 2020 on better be oh yeah my interaction here the some better be
say interaction we ne dey den say me na mbisa
enti say ye ba beto aba no say bi mo e wa isolation center na Erikaje nyame mfasa ma menka ho na ode bia meka ho mpo na emra so say ye twodin mi suma hinkro na metro mi din na me wa isolation center wa Accra ye wo mra bia prevent me say mintimi kwatwere mi din ho na because me COVID-19 manya bi mente apo maybe so a question someone na mo sua mra no anount say because fundamental human rights na you be right so to about right to vote mebo ade bia ni ho yes ade bia ni ho timi serve as a hindrance
say o mo ba be chodi ni we ya mo be kwa ko raise CI nti ye
CI no e be ban the COVID-19 patient from registration ana maybe asem na me de mi busa because amam for ta busa me say omo nya COVID-19 ni bi no Kiana came, I mean, so better in voter register, I bet you uncle for any Diana. And will be quoted in the now they will sanitize and if fast one. Line, would you this Eric Jason and San Fan and San Cotoso? And routine here catch electoral commission say, you will register Mampeni de Tautus on winning over 1 million votes in the country. Yeah, dear Nasa, Nipe Wagana, yen transport bimun kwa other country. Okay. The same register, Mami betina kunyaso, or the aye election bear 5 times. And Mamua at the end of every elections, Moa Mobile Mountain be catch Ghana for say credibility of the election is high. To the extent to say, yeah, creation of new regions election year. Ghana Mampeni and Kasa nebai. Or so who election na. Yeah, no, my more, so transparent to say election that. We use the same register. Ya wan hwe, ya see wade nyina ho kwan. Ya na ni nyina ne fata ye. Emra na electoral commission e kan article we ma e kwan no ya. Say we exercise with discretionary powers. And when say capricious or bias, it should be exercised in a judicious manner. Oh, they do and watch him. Until the election is a electoral commission should always consider the interests of Ghanaians. Sisi ameno, you name the roadmap. Yari ye hu ne fapem. Na no na nipa bebre susu bia mampani betimi a left sa social gathering banner de ade amamfo akodi omojuma. Ghana Medical Association e de krata aba abonten say enya advisable say e be take that decision. And ya mekura na amenye scientists no. Ohwe the rate at which speed the figures na ekona every reasonable being e ma advice say sa social gathering ni ade ne yankomu sisi a ensa ne ma na ye ni nyina ne register trimupo a electoral commission enya national identification authority trimupo no ni nyina ni papo peso ya me kwotro mi din Ghana card e wo me constituency suma hinkro ya day na me kwotro mi din no nipa na egu registration center they were more than 400. Na Ghana card ye no won say ye di BBC o na di wani kosu ya shem ya so di wani shemu bi ye di take you aye no kai
ache me we ba mi se me ye wa
cha bi sane ma ni nyina omo ye enti just imagine say ye kwatabri sane ma ye besisi center udi wani she ho wi na ye say ye de sanitizer afa ho sanitizer ne ye nka say yare na duro yare na anu ne duro na duro nyina ne hyedem ana meboa enti if ye adwen yeah, we should be proactive in thinking. Okay. We should consider the interests of Ghanaians because I keep saying, say, for the interest of elections. But you kwanya yanti electoral commission person chere say yan voter register we are any alternative for next election. Okay. Every serious minded person bia no or contingency. Entina say you draw budget mpo a yetimika say unforeseen circumstances be betimi esinti you provide allocation for contingency. And until Ghana, you creating stabilization fund to prove by ya come Rashi Bedremo, you 1.2 billion Ghana cedis. So electoral commission should sit. No munya there be a regular statement, no muntimi meet timeline. No.
Me that say
because ejima
for the next 8 minutes. Honorable, I have so my emrano unim dia womrane so emfaso. Say constitution no said ya omoka say oh wa mayen kwan se bibi sei isi a ye kasa ye ntoba president betumi atena ho na ontimi ntena ho ai nti ema minister ba be kai sei no wo constitution mu no wa che yen say in case say bibi to yen ya ana o ma kwan bi say in the event that we cannot hold an election ye be ye dey.
Yeah, before we proceed no I apologize to viewers. Last segment no me flip it.
That's
very
unlikely. Hey, so di matemu. Na me don pa macho.
Oh, my papa yin kasa. Hey boy.
You are different political persuasion.
Yeah.
And we represent different interests. But say a program no so that. Ya allow. Of course, every now and then interjections boom, but as much as possible, let's allow each other to deliver his or her views. The other man Kamosi wouldn't have happened. Into Nsroma.
I'll remember my excuse. I a gentleman. Pacho, I refer somebody at channel.
Minister of Information, you are
okay.
Osande say it's a Sambia in your nom Birka, Titri, NDC for a car. Time by His Excellency the President or lock it down. Ghana. One General Secretary made the wild allegation. The President Akufo-Addo will lock down Ghana. Osande Opekon not a reg election. Okotubori say President all left to lock down. So our people were locked down. Osande Opera Electoral Commission win your con na okay ejuma towards election in December. In one breath, wopere to aba in December 2020. In another breath so, wompede yisi a wo manage election no, where ya hoboa towards the election. So you ask yourself there, and when ankasa what's na hui abad na wo hwe.
Wo hwe there yisi on na hoboa alternative.
Mrebo, yeah. Prior to COVID-19, they had different reasons why Electoral Commission will conduct voters register. In the COVID-19 aba, when another reason why EC should not conduct the new voters register. And the question is this: abada no wo register mu a o ma NDC fu so da obey fofor. Abadi titi into na Ghana ha ya sisa voters register on 3 previous occasions without incident. And then 1992 years started about to voters register no now every year add on. We've changed it on 3 occasions.
Biometric in the say inti omu ho piso enya de anka ye be sanity set de na na ye manual no inti ye use no for some time ansa
me ye manka ehu President Kufuor Ghana card or starting no what's in one ho wo ye wie nka would me having this conversation o send at that point no, there won't be a need for us today abokoya line po ya then ya voters register.
Okay.
O send abano o data na edu 18 Electoral Commission na obo compile voters register no from list of all Ghanaians according to the database from the Ghana card no and we now wait 18 years. Now what that electoral register na yakoto aba simple. But they put it aside. Now, if for one reason na what am I ni na no. As far as I'm concerned, say auto asoma yemfenye juma. So to asoma mama yemfenye juma.
Okay.
But for a party prior to COVID, what can there compiling a new voters register or a waste of money. Inti one mark on my easy one spend this car one fenye voters register. You ask yourself, these are the people who are Benin in 2012. Okay? Yeah? They spent in excess of $1 billion unbudgeted for to the RLG group. My bill bought a Bodea Jomahama year 2012. And check it. So, if you are conscious of protecting the public purse, such that you are opposed, there will be a new voters register. Enhance young democratic governance going forward. Enhance the credibility of our elections. Why are you opposed to it? Particularly when you have a track record. What track record you need?
Said
blowing government money without plan as if there's no tomorrow. There at the change you all. And then this is going to
our evidence in way.
Now Auditor General report be there can be.
Now okay.
Yeah, bang there.
2013.
Okay.
2012, you expended more than $1 billion.
Auditor General report.
They
can't cool as them. That report now can
yeah, to me come.
They can't cool and associate. Your Auditor General report.
Now I rebating patcho.
Now me making reference to the report.
Me make you reference. Ude manen kasa Mr. Patcho.
You believe in Auditor General?
Yenko. Eric Patcho. Ejapa yenko.
But it's the RLG for challenge Auditor General's report of 2013. I was cited. The John Mahama administration, the one on contracts for in excess of $1 billion only budget ma.
Reporting about that ben.
2014, when they were in government, it's the RLG for our challenger. Osafo Mafu ni issue edebe. Wa file in accordance with due process. Then look, somba Auditor General adebumi menjintum ntemoko court. Brenebe yiwanu Auditor General wanko.
Nam kasi e kan constitution.
Na so no kafe be so no na monko ho. Inti the elections management body yeah electoral commission. So what's it register for na wo beye. So what's it validation bi na wo beye. So what's the limited registration bi na wo beye. Ekoni biado it will come on. On the send this for pio one pio. EC or your independent
O kasama.
Dama Mr. Mahama. Oh, remember, Makasama political party MPP. Dama Mr. Mahama. Okay, Chehen. In 2015, 2016, the yenja is if you want Juma. In the same vein as we are catching this fo. The one J is fo. No one you want Juma. And you need to be able control easy. In the same vein, now also any tune, double control easy. Yenja is fo. Now one manage any election no one for May or December. But let it not be said anywhere. The NDC for Susun, the President Akufo-Addo perpetrated no in power beyond December 2007 into Okesha COVID-19 age. Now wakade into Abano Minister of Information washa Ghana for in Abo. In Shishebia ban order ye financial responsibility be order ban do provide mat 7 December say nyame ampata na covid da wa ha. Okay. Ekona ye ba fado ye be social distance na appropriately ma yakoto aba yeyi na na do dan kwa Akufo-Addo biem don bre no be the second term no to eneduma pado no. Ghana football to aba on the 7th of December 2020.
Okay, say even if COVID will you observe social distance.
Of course, yes. Maybe implement appropriate protocols.
You bet me out to virtually. Because the computer better to study abroad 14 minutes
some countries, yeah, I think Taiwan or Hong Kong. Very recently, COVID right in the middle.
It was a parliamentary one, yes. Yo, Eric, Abrantie bi nana kwesi ampo for say me musa say o call o say to senior high school ana. Okay, nana where you are now boating go. Okay, Abrempon, you nana o say o call. Unfortunately, you to me kan oboase asem no na so oboase spike so I was sure because it's here 9:34. Muntu for mum go for 2 minutes
now. It's important.
Oh, in American ba I want to see
yeah. Oh, you na conclude no also though because propaganda no be come.
Okay, it's important for now.
COVID-19 nsam pi na nkofa aka wo ho particularly in anu men discipline wo twa aban sombo then go to border mintam order edam when we live in an environment because of a global pandemic no aban tisri na no in fact across the world obia o take guidance from WHO to act o say no nye disease or organ and kotia within your internal Ghana health service system no able to manage. You ought to work with the international organization to ensure that consistently across the world implementation of policies had to resolve problem or uniform.
Okay.
Ghana closed down at the time UN agency WHO we indicated that travel advisory requirements closure of borders are recommended.
Okay.
Prior to that, no recommendation beyond bay. Actually, in excess of 180 countries across the world. Cannot be the case. The Ghana alone. Even if we had closed our border in December, no guarantee that we wouldn't have gotten the disease. Okay. But it is with us. So with 180 plus countries, yen keep social distancing protocols. Yen wash yen sa, yen dido sanitize yesrawan. Yen you no more if you wash yen. Yerba no a real matsi and the interview be a bossy market woman be was yen did the elderly mama office day mo of us internship also she's covered by the blood of Jesus. Of course, she was saying it on the lighter side. But COVID-19 is real. But say Eddie protocols now aban obonde unuda. Chances are enyebi. Ewo won san e shawo mask. Na say enyi bibia ye wo kroma tnefie.
Okay. Sisi aye hu se baby ye hotspot. Yes. Ye da ubo no ye be kwaso aye ni general say na say be identify baby. No. Why hotspot na so no require special education bia ya mom.
8 address. Okay the time or lift lockdown. Okay the because of the nature of Yoruba no constantly aban or review the position and that even there, so oba here there or lock baby specific down to cry. Aban be take them step no.
Okay.
But I no so no amanamani now across the world they are reopening. In fact, any damn there Premier League cry 1st June or best start. Mehene ya miss football over the week see now no we'll get back to normal life. But mo here dey bo hwe yen wi
but omori open
now if the need arises
gradual we kakra ene
Ghana say this gradual on into public gathering still or prohibited.
Okay.
And see, we are still in a sense of lockdown. Now, the free movement of people is allowed, except that public gathering, political activity, workshops, conferences, na no can when as Obama unkofo waba into close proximity. Oba is in there control no. On still the ban is in force.
Eric.
Yeah, that's it.
Into for COVID-19 brain.
Answer na oba COVID-19.
Hey.
Okofa or detergent na why mo buy. Me send there omo believe in or detergent report. Okofa detergent report there nkofo we yaje wo mu no e chen kuri.
Nkofo ben
MPP aban mu mpanimfo yi. Na no ada me amenu retwum o ka GIPC wo ono na ye man $63,000 so on fan high dan. Afe baako na minim se na on hype no kra half na oni na busu atena so a you see enema o maye ni kroma no and ya de ye me de with this ruling no then I think say if indeed the way ruling now kono they have enough justification to give a lot of them they are now sitting on a tenterhooks in future. I'm telling you the facts because of share enema sisi e bitisa Mary deal yetimi inflating no man could $800 million we yes ya pamo minister oh honorable kasama yedin yes ya pamo bi o nkotena ha yikom oh ye kofa we ba o se ye indite no nti o techen ye bi eje onye adwuma ya sa na man nyina wo ho but the zeal to fight corruption in your own administration, that is a challenge to you.
Okay.
And the year can say utifia temuchuku the lawyers will go for appeal, and when you case study president be a daho said dachi be no bibi best. I
think a president aba.
Oh, president aba kuma.
Because
there were a lot of issues. Yes, and on a metro say a lot of issues will happen, and I think say ni peace the be ko enim no. Nti honorable mesa, that's fine. Quickly on COVID-19.
Okay.
Once all can president Kasano say NDC for be CC na no man penny be gina ho say ni opponents na de man penny krum ha obi antan
o kan opponents.
Oh, na nense mo kan want.
They want it, they are doing it for political survival.
Nti opposition na imani Ghana for na o kan na say CDD for na hwan na oka. Man penny ye di jawa na ye de asoa. COVID-19 ko ba wo na wa create ho fan na wate abusuanfo de o makogu o se yenhwe so yenyigi sika mfa mo ameboa. Ya time out the lock. Say Ghana for abusuanfo e bia. E na de o mo so mo manage fan.
Ghana for abusuanfo.
Say Ghana for.
Anti cafe no
go Ghana for. When that no.
Minim.
Another akufu no bia. Okay, ma me so fire. Okay, good. And ya take COVID-19 trust fund. And ya gigi sika tum. Fine. But the year can say yare no kwan na approach na ye dey fight ya mampani pese wiase nyina hu so na ekono. Ya na no dawadawa methodology ne kwoto momone ni ko bi nyina ba mu no. Ye ya we dada, ye tikroma, ye nimniema pie busu ye immune system. But what Ghanaians are saying is say mampani wo na obenya e de am ya fight yare no. Ne de ne say onim so test na figure no kosora wa ye adwuma. Ya ye call lockdown, ne figure na ye sen. And animdifo ne scientists na e ka no. You see lockdown for now yare na anu ne aduro no. One of the best remedy e wa na meboa. Enti ye ko lock down ne ye hyehye ho na dodo na ye benya. Mampani digidi no lift ye. O lift lockdown o ka sa de chi ye no koshi Ghana Medical Association for na obo mo amane. That day mampani ka kire say scientifically no we say political science and no model lift lockdown. And then look at the figure. Wo ho ane ya be ka kire you do 3,000 you do a peak. Ya bon kura peak die. But it was winning sabe. And the peak ni etwam akodu 5,000. Mampani kan nkasa emusi nipa ba akode ama nipa ba ya henan ni akire. Until you know all these things, the necessary measures was you take Emma Ghana for no hin high omono. Oka kire say yes economy ni be breaki. But meanwhile, you did lockdown but you told Ghanaians say human life is valuable than the economy because at the end of the day, when the economy is broken, we can fix it. Ya ene nipa kemadu nu na wu. Mampani ni so odwene economy ho. Mampani o de lockdown ba na o se yen kwanti. O be lift o se o de obi ankwa hye nsem. Enti wo ye Ghana mampani a obedi akonwa ayeso awu in na wo se esum wo yare mu awie mu obebo ye ho ban no. Ene o de ankwa hye nsem. Wa komrahye bedwafi akwaji over 1.2 billion Ghana cedis. Akọ IMF akwaji $1 billion. World Bank 100 million ni for sake of COVID-19 and the amount of lifted lockdown ni nyina say one change United for ya sika yes yem fair to duane mani pa hye dem a wonimpo no also mo take commission mo the commission for aban ade bia mo tinchobo wom so because of say sika no mpo mo ntimi manage ni ye emfa maga na fo asetena mo ntumpo in the heat of COVID-19 then the figure keeps going up so we are telling them say
what they think everybody
so we more Ghana for ho ban ye nipa dodo na omo ko through COVID-19 ye bebusa no ho asem dem because Samia Oku said because Samia Oku mini Samia Oku kan joy say so mutimi success in the fight against COVID-19 omo policy in the next election it is incumbent upon them now no me say so omo 44 million Ghana cedis COVID-19 fund use the monies on Ghanaians and now there was a bit more than bebo omo ho let them sleep pay them.
Thank you. Me that say Ura Okasa Chair to Adekye, Deputy Regional Communication Officer, Emma NDC, and Openia Otin in China or Syrian so Honorable Andrew Ejapa Mesa or your MP was second year no pay Damwansepa. Ye the BCF say Breno ko Eric me time naso. Uba another no one fan.
Mini about Ruth Sedo, Deputy National Women's Organizer, and they birthday, Yankopon and Tuning Film. Okay. And I'm your first mammy sewa or Brekum College of Education. Sunday, nay and birthday, and also belated happy birthday. Yeah. You why birthday dedication, ye dear, and ye mammy fat way into us. So Emmanuel Apia, aka Cyrus, we a videographer, Ace Photography Ghana, and there you are dance from the Ace team. They are wishing you God's blessings that you age with grace or in grace. And then happy birthday and comma Apostle Chief Adai or Chef Adai, Apostle Chef Adai, Overseer, Word Palace International, so to Papa, may God increase your oil exponentially from your wife, Lady Pastor Naomi Adai, members of Word Palace International, your prophetic sons and daughters. Yedimo esime that tribe said ase say omami eti eshefefefe. Tribe said was Spinks's Bachona, Ufi Papa's Pizza, Dino Bakumienu Miensa 9, Emiensa no Afrabron sign, Omune Washono, Fre 055 3740444 and 02009959933. Yedamwasi, Yeni Kuno, Ayeni so send them my quine, my besomo, ye wono ochina yakram.